I don't know. I should have checked my phone to make sure it was on the 2.5 or the 5.0. I should be live. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm going to have to get into my laptop and check it out. Go to my channel. I don't see anybody in here yet. I might have to redo this. Let's see. Live. No, it looks like I am. Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm live. Jeff Rubin first. Woo! Yeah, I had a little bit of a trouble there for a minute. I went live and OTG, what's going on? Beat you, not by much, not by much. Had a little trouble, so I went live, and then after a few seconds, 5 seconds maybe, I got the circle of death. Scrap metal racing, congratulations! You're going to bed, awesome. Have yourself a good night. Let's please make sure to smash that like button and congratulations on your win on Michael Stackins. I had that brake pedal on for you, brother. It was inside. You legitimately won, brother. Have a good night. Brought out a couple of drinks. Oh, there it goes. See, it did it again. Dang it! It did it again. I think I got something. Either I got to reset my Wi-Fi extender, or I'm on the wrong. I could be on the wrong thingamajig. Hmm. Did it cut out for you guys for a second on Vegas stream? So you left. I think I watched the replay on that, and I think I saw that. I no wait, I was there. No, you're. I was thinking LBSs. Yeah, I think it was to do with something you might have said because they were talking about alcoholism being a disease or whatnot, and you made a funny joke about it, and I don't think a few people liked it or appreciated it. I did remember seeing that. I don't think I would have done that to you, OTG. I wouldn't have. You're a good troll. You're a happy troll. Yeah, Jeff, I'm gonna make a video. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or not, but I got the Smurfs. They're protected. Don't you worry. Papa Smurf's protected. But I'll show you where the trolls live over in my property. I'll do a short video on that where the trolls hang out. Oh boy, that was good times at Michaels. That was good times. We had a lot of winners. Yeah, Ellie was first, and Marsh. Yeah, I think those shirts were bigger than the XL. Really looked like an XL. Yeah, he did. He did. That walking barber, I would have really. I wanted. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to put the hashtag in there, but you know what that would have looked like? Me running the comment picker, and if my name would have came up, oh boy, that would have turned some heads. Yeah, I would have really liked that on that and the Benji. On the Benji, I like Benjis. I like walkers. Deneen, good to see you, sister. Always good to see you and Raka and Jeff and OTG, and Scrap Metal Racing. Always good to see you guys. Tiny shirt. That shirt's gonna fit him, Raka. That shirt I think is gonna fit him. I saw him one time when he was helping Carter Silver pour some silver, pour some metals. He was there. That medium shirt's gonna fit him because that medium shirt to me, if that XL shirt was XL, it looked more like an XXXL. So I'm sure that medium shirt is going to be like a large or an extra large. I think he'll be just fine. Yeah, I don't think I can change this on the fly. But I'm trying to scroll down. No, no, wait. Trying to look and see what I'm connected to on my internet. It says I'm connected to my Netgear 18. Yeah, I'm connected to the smaller one, not to the 5G. I won't auto connect. That's why I'm having difficulty. Dagnabbit, man. That's why I'm on my 2.5, not my 5G. Arrgh. Well, I'm not going to change it now. That's why I was having troubles. Even earlier, I think when I did a live stream earlier today, Fortnite's fine. Woo, good evening. Good evening. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, that I need to start checking that on my phone every time when I go to live stream out here out by the fire pit and outside during the daytime, afternoon lives. I'm gonna have to make sure I'm on my 5G and not the 2.5 megahertz or whatever it is. That's why I was walking over to where that little tunnel area is where I did that little spooky video. And you seem to like that spooky video, Rakamas, didn't you? It wasn't meant to be a spooky video, but I was just showing out one of my trails that I have that I haven't shown before. Almost bedtime for you, 4 nights. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping in and showing a little support and smashing that like button. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. My doom buggy going through there instead of just my dirt bikes. And I trimmed it up a little better and got it a little wider open and trimmed all the hanging brush that had grown over. And I started my live stream. I was taking a walk out there, and it's not even half the distance the back part of my. How was vacation? It was awesome. My first 8 days of vacation was awesome. And then I went back to work for 3 days, and I've been off Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm off for the next 2 weeks, 4 nights. I'm happy. Oh yeah, you saw that, Deneen. That's pretty close to where the trolls live. Yeah, but I did that, and I did the time lapse thing. Good stuff. There it goes again, dag nabbit. Arrgh. Ah, my only resource would be to be probably move closer to my Wi-Fi extender. Hope it doesn't do it again. But when I started to piece it together and edit it, it looked a little spooky. So I researched some spooky music and I threw a little ghost up there. Are you scared yet? And it seemed to be accommodating for it, so I went with it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not a kid anymore. I guess I kind of act like it, so I still hang out there and everywhere else. I still got to get one of those GoPros though. I got to get a GoPro. So when I go on some rides with my dirt bike or my doom buggy, I can do little videos for it. But it's cool back there. It looks real awesome. As you're going towards that opened area where it looks like I don't know, like an entryway, and it gives me some ideas of doing some stuff, some things for videos and stuff for Halloween coming up. Raz Babo, awesome brother, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers to being offended, victimhood, and self-imposed diseases. I feel for you, brother. I feel for you. Yeah, Jeff has another friend that's was it Papa Smurf, and Papa Smurf was real concerned about me showing him where they lived, and all joking around. And I told him not to worry that the trolls are on the other side. He's on the opposite side of my property, where Papa Smurf's their houses are. He's really concerned that I don't mow over the top of their houses. You'd have to read some of you'd have to see the video or the short that I did and read the comments to kind of catch what I'm talking about to get the gist of it. It's all in fun. Yeah, right. They're small. Oh, they're in a secure location, Jeff. Don't you worry. It's all good, brother. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. I don't know the what's the other the girl Smurf's name. I forget her name. 15-minute short stream. Yeah, been 11 minutes. I'll be longer than 15 minutes probably. I do have an early night, early day tomorrow. Smurfette, yes, that's it. Smurfette. Let's get some more wood on that fire. Hold on a second. I like my fires. Woo. Deneen. Was it? No, Deneen. No, it wasn't Deneen. Your address hasn't changed, correct? Deneen? I don't. I think it might have been. It was somebody else I was thinking about that had a change of address. Maybe because I'm going to send that bear out to you this week coming up. I'm going to send that 002 bear out to you. Yes, it is. It is, Jeff. You know it is. You're busy trying to type out an email to Michael and Nancy and then read the end of the chat. Deneen the Dream, Rakachu. Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. They're both awesome. You all are, each and every one of you. Year that I've been uh, being a YouTube content creator and live one one or two subscribers, which I didn't particularly care for. I'm not going to name their names or anything, but it was a long time ago, and it's water over the dam, anyways. But each and every one of you hold a special place in my heart and in my soul. Um, you, like I said, and I've said it hundreds, dozens of times. Yeah, I feel you're my YouTube family. You guys truly are more than what you know. Um, I really enjoy chatting with you and you know spending time, even though I'm doing most of the talking and all the talking and everything else. And even though a lot of times I'm not always paying attention to the chat, but I've been working on that, and I think I've been doing a little better than I have before in the past, and I apologize for that. It is very difficult when you're live streaming and you're doing things, and if you're doing what I'm doing tonight and you're not moving everything around or looking at this and showing that, when you're sitting here like I am now, come on, Jackknife, 1 out of 20, way better than 1 out of 20. Come on. Deneen at least gives me a 15 out of 20. The one night I did so good, she gave me a 20 out of 20. That was awesome, wasn't I, Deneen? Good night, Fortnite's fine. Thanks, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. But like I said, you're all my YouTube family. You're like my brothers and my sisters. Uh, I really enjoy your company. Each and even you, OTG. Yes, sir. Even you, OTG. You're the best, brother. There are times where there is a lot of other subscribers that I know um, that constantly always comment on my shorts and my videos and my lives after the fact. A lot of times I don't see them in my lives. And sometimes I don't want to say it upsets me. It doesn't upset me, but it doesn't discourage me either because I know they're watching it. But I think it's just because of the type of times where when I live stream that their lifestyle is not the same as my lifestyle for the time frame of when they're up and when I'm up. But sometimes a few of them actually surprise me. Like last night when I live streamed late, Knuckle Bustin' Numbskull, he's usually always to bed and he popped on my live stream. And it was rather late. So that's why a lot of times, especially when I'm on vacations and I'm here like this, I try to diversify different times of being on, like say in the morning, 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or like when was it? A couple of days ago, not yesterday, but the day before. I did the I did some pouring. I know Deneen was out there, and there was a few of you as well was out there. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker, good to see you. Howdy, awesome. Always good to see you stop by, brother. I'm gonna try to make it tomorrow to your Sunday morning brunch live stream. I hope I'm up. I've got an early date tomorrow. Me and Mrs. T-Bird has some plans. Um, I'm going to try to be on there, but tomorrow is almost dedicated. That doesn't sound right, but it is for Mrs. T-Bird. We have me and her have some special plans of things that we're going to be doing, and it doesn't consist of being on the phone or on YouTube. Um, but I do believe, I'm not sure the time you're going to be going live. If you do, uh, post it up there for me, please, if you would, if you got a time. And I know I could get your link. If you want to drop your link right there, go check out Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. Um, pretty much every Sunday they do a live stream, and he does some awesome cooking. It makes me hungry. And he's maybe one of my subscribers that had encouraged me because I love to cook as well, both me and Mrs. T-Bird. And he has been one of the subscribers of mine that has encouraged me to actually start doing some videos of my cooking and, you know, things I cook and Mrs. T-Bird. So I thank you for that, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. It's something I enjoy doing, and I said, hey, he does it. Why not? It looks awesome. It looks good. I can't tell you for the taste, but it does. I bet you it tastes wickedly awesome. Awesome, Jeff. But I'm hoping. Let me see if I can reach around because I hadn't. I'm reaching behind me. I'm gonna grab his link. I'm hoping I can check out his channel tomorrow. And go to channel. Opening a new tab. I'm gonna drop it for you, Mr. West Texas Stacker. Unless you beat me to it. Let's see here. The bird's always multitasking. Always. Share channel. Copy. Come back to my Fireside Live and put it right down here. I got to scroll down. JK Pioneer. Woo! Good to see you. Always good to see you, JK. There we go. There's Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. There, he beat me to it just by a second. But there it is. Go check him out tomorrow. I'm not sure the exact time, but it's going to be early. I think he's Central, maybe Central time. Um, yeah, I always enjoy watching food channels as well, Jeff. Um, I think I posted a video right after Michael had his live stream last night. Yes, it does. Thank you, Mr. West Texas. Michael had his live stream, then I had my live stream, and then it was like around. I actually got a call from Michael, and we sat there and talked on the phone for quite a while. It was like 5, 10, or 15 minutes after 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, and then right after that, I got a nice bed of coals. I broke out the what do you call? It's not the grill, but I broke out the oh, what the heck did you call that thing? The oh, I can't think about it. I put it on the fire and I got myself a demonical steak and I cooked it right on the open coals. And boy, was it awesome! It was great. I used Himalayan salt with had rosemary and thyme in it. I put a little coarse black pepper on it. I had some Irish butter, and I put a little bit of that on afterwards, and it was awesome. It was so tender and delicious. It was very good. Now, again, I don't think I seen it in the chat, Mr. West Texas Stacker. But what time are you doing your live stream tomorrow? And is it Central Time? He's always cooking up some awesome breakfast. He's got good information as always. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little bit since I've been to his channel. I know the week before this past week I was on vacation. I was out. I was off the grid. I was gone for 8 9 days. Central Time. It'd be about 8 a.m. If I'm up at 8 a.m. or just before, I'm you will see me out there. You will see me out there. For how long, I don't know because, like I said, me and Mrs. T-Bird, it's her day tomorrow, and I won't be streaming tomorrow. Well, that's a lie. It's Sunday already, and I'm streaming right now, ain't I? Oh man! But needless to say, in the morning, if I'm up at that time, I'll be there. It may not be for very long, maybe just enough to come out and say hi and bye and hit the like button and tell you how much I appreciate you and try to support you a little bit. Um, I will. Do you have you made any playlists, by the way, Mister and Mrs. West Texas Stacker? Because I got several devices now, and there's a lot of times it's 5 a.m. for Deneen. Way too early, she said. For her, you do not. I've made playlists, and I'm very close to being monetized. I got like about I'm fluctuating around 400 hours being monetized. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I guess it's sort of an achievement for me. And but the one thing that stinks about it is I'm already been streaming or been a YouTube content creator for over a year now. So as people are watching and playing my playlist, I'm getting hours, but I'm also losing hours. But the nice thing about it is back in this time a year ago, I wasn't nearly streaming as much as I am now. I wasn't doing lives, I was doing videos and what have you, um, shorter videos. So a lot of my videos are a little bit longer and my shorts are not, but I'm doing a lot more live streams. Hey, Musher Shell, how you doing? But I do have several. Good to see you, brother. I do have a lot of subscribers that are starting to watch my playlist and playing them right through, and I've got several of them that are doing an awesome job on it. And I hope that boosts me up there to get my first monumentation. That'd be awesome. Be an awesome goal to do. Like I said, every day that goes by, I check my YouTube uh, studio, and it fluctuates up and down, up and down. It's kind of there was one day it actually dropped because for 8 9 days I was off the grid, like I was saying when I was on vacation, and I hadn't streamed anything at all. So there's 5 days. It's always 5 days behind, so to speak. So from tomorrow, which tomorrow is the second, or no, today is the second. Today's the second. It should start to, I think it was the 25th, 26th, 27th. Uh, I think tomorrow will start. I should be starting to see a lot of increase in my hours being watched. No, you don't need. You. You get two different monumentations. One's you have to have so many videos or whatever and whatnot, and you get certain goals, certain things that you can do. The second one is having 1,000 subscribers, and that's the big one, and 4,000 watch hours. I'm only trying to get up to the 3,000 watch hours, and I'm about 400 hours away from that. I'm sure I'm going to achieve it. It opens up a few doors. It opens a few doors to do with YouTube. Um, I can't quite explain it, but the next goal would be the 1,000 subs, which I'm sure I'll get within before Christmas, I would think, and 4,000 hours, and that's the big monetization. That's better. Do a 24-hour live stream and you'll get your goal. I thought about that, but what do I do? What would I do? Just point it towards the sky somewhere? I don't know. Or keep the fire burning, like Motel 6. I'll keep the lights on for you. Um, I kind of thought about that just for shits and giggles, so to speak, and have it set up in my YouTube studio inside with the fireplace going. the electronic fireplace that's on the wall and doing a little something. But there'd be people just popping in and leaving, popping in and leaving, juggling, fire eating. Yeah, I could do the fire eating. I could do the fire eating. I could juggle too, but not at the same time. I did do that one time before with the fire, where you put a certain type of stuff in your mouth and you blow out flames. I'm not gonna do that again. No, no. Uh, but by the fire eating thing, I would be referring to a nice toasty marshmallow. Let's see if I got my stick here. I got the marshmallows out here, and I got the graham crackers out here. I'm not gonna make a s'mores. Let me see here. Linda Bob Mom. Woo! Are you live streaming on a playlist? Your live stream on your a playlist. So if I can run them all night while I sleep. Yeah, I have a. If you go to my main channel, I've got a playlist and I've got them segregated. I don't have. I have about maybe 60% of all my lives, shorts and videos, and they're all calculated as whether it be live streams or shorts. They're individualized. I think what I should do is um, I'm wondering if I should, like, say if I do a live stream, I got it as live stream. If it consists of live stream and cooking, with cooking, then I'll select the live stream and cooking. And if it has to do with just coins or like coin stars, I'll put shorts. I'll select it as shorts and coins and Coinstar. Um, but I wonder if I should just take it and click on everything. Make a playlist for everything, and then everything that I do, whether it be a short, a video, a live, a fire pit live, or coins, or silver, copper porn, um, I can have everything on one particular live stream. But I do have a playlist, and they got different playlists. But out of all the playlists, I probably only have maybe 60% of my content on there. I mean, I got well over 750 videos. I've got a lot of videos, and I haven't got around to putting everything on the playlist. But I started doing the playlist thing probably sometime around December of last year, possibly. OC Stacker, what's going on? Where you been, brother? You didn't get my invite, man. Not tonight, but the other day. You go look at my playlist, OC. I put you on there. You were on my title. I didn't see you. I searched around for you. The only thing I didn't do is call you or send you a text. Yeah, he's trolling. You got that right, OC Stacker. He's trolling. Got a marshmallow for you, brother. Yeah, listen. There's the marshmallow for you, OC. And you can't forget about the abdominal snowman. Hold on. Let's check this out. Let's see. This is difficult peeking around the phone. There's your marshmallow, and there's the abdominal snowman's marshmallow. Woo! That's a big marshmallow. That's a regular sized marshmallow. Look at that, baby. 0 out of 20. Smack him, Deneen. Man, he always loves picking on me. Been busy? I should have texted you. Well, I know you were probably busy, doing business stuff. I felt like I would bother you if I texted you or something, or called you. I always feel that way. I apologize. Yeah, Deneen, get him. Get him. Okay, I'm going to step away here for a second. What? What? Wait a minute. OC/20. Yeah. I'll get you sometime. Uh, and I'll get you going back. I'll get you going back live. Okay. This is for OTG. OTG, the fire eater. Woo! I don't like mine that crispy. I'm gonna blow it out. Nancy likes them like that. That's the way Nancy Stacking likes them. Nice and crispy. And it's more like me. Yeah. A little more brown though. That's a half and half. Cartier. Good evening. How you doing, brother? You keep on keeping on, brother? Yeah. Woo. he, he got put in the naughty corner. Mm, no s'mores, but that jam was pretty good. OC, that jam was awesome. That's what happens when you're not blue. Yeah, yeah, he did. He got put in the naughty corner. I think I'm gonna have a graham cracker. Yeah, I was out there last night, Cartier. I was actually on the phone with Michael Stacking and watching your stream at the same time. That's why I wasn't commenting a whole lot. I was chatting on the phone with Michael Stacking, but I got to see just about 80% of your live, I believe. OTG unhinged. Huh. But how is everyone this morning? How you been doing, OC Stacker? Do you have a good day? You have any good buys today? I know I'd seen you. You were out on a. It wasn't last night. It was yesterday night. I think it was actually fairly early in the afternoon, which kind of surprised me. You were on a channel where they were auctioning off coins. I'm trying to think of the channel. I can't remember it. I wasn't commenting because I was watching it from the TV. I was doing a little surfing, and I said, "Hey, there's OC Stagger." Yeah, yeah. It's nice that you got your table inside your garage there and getting things all set up, getting everything all situated. That way, there you can start pouring again. That'll be nice. You made 3 deliveries today. SGT's bidding. Hmm. Yeah, that might have been what it was. Thank you, Deneen. Smash that like button. Smash it, smack it. Michael must have been really tired because I would have thought he would have popped on real quick. I thought he was going to end his stream, and I ended up clicking out of his. Well, of course, I was on his live stream, doing the random comment picker, and I thought he was just about to get to hit it, and I backed out of it, and then I saw on my laptop that he hadn't closed it out yet, so I was on here probably maybe within a minute after his live stream. Hmm. Gold bar with the hologram colors on it. Yeah, that was pretty. I love that. I love that ounce. Yeah, I think it was JM Bullion I got that from. I wish I would have. I got that for $1,900. 1902, I think, when gold had dipped. You remember when it dipped down to 1900? Just above 1900. Yeah, I'd bought 2 of them. Not they're both different, but one's the hologram, and I if you remember that jackknife, you must also remember that when I showed that, I was very surprised because I had never really looked at it when I bought it. I didn't realize it had the hologram in it, and it was so mesmerizing. Remember when I'd got it? I'd had that thing for over a year, and I never know it because I bought it and I took it and I put it away. I didn't hug it or kiss it or I didn't put it underneath my pillow, but I put it in a safe place. Yeah, I can still have it. I don't have it on me here. I still have it. I absolutely do. I'm not going to part with it. I'll think about taking it out for you next time I live stream from my studio, and I'll show it to you again. I'll put you in a trance. Buy the dip, sell the top. You know that's the problem I have. I buy the dip, but I don't like the sell. Uh, now I just keep collecting and stacking. Like I said, I think you were there during that the live stream that I did. The only time I've ever parted with any of my silver, any, is during my hypo hypo toad. The only time I've ever parted with any of my, I know Deneen was there. The only time I've ever parted with any of my silver is during my celebrations, my gauze. No, I don't sell anything. Uh, uh, there will come a day and a time. There will come a day and a time. I mean, I'll auction off some of my pores, copper or silver. Um, I'm going to be getting into doing the silver pours. I think it should be Monday. I want to pour the my that that bear in silver. I'm not sure how many ounces it's going to be, but it should be pretty close to what the copper one is because they both copper and silver have pretty much about the same density. Silver and copper have about the same density. They're very close. Yes, I bet you do. I bet you do, Danina. I'm glad you do. But yeah, that's in over 30 years. My first celebration was the first on my 250 celebration was the very first time I actually gave away, or I didn't sell anything. I gave it away. It was my very first time I ever gave away any of my silver in over 30 years. And then on my, what was it, 600, 700 celebration was the second time I ever gave away any of my silver. And I have never sold any of my silver. Never. Oh, hold on. I gotta reach back here. Where's my mouse? I seen old OC said something. I kind of I was looking at the other stuff. Yeah, he called you in the middle of delivery. Ted, he had to put him on hold. You had to put him on hold. Oh, as you walked into the post office. Mine. Shocking. Oh yeah, yeah. I almost missed that OC. No wonder why you only give me a 1 out of 20. Kim tells me she still cries in the middle of the night when he thinks about selling. Yeah, maybe. It went to a good home. It went to a good home. I know one of them. One of them's in a very good home. The other one, I can't remember her name. I know 1 ounce silver went to Dean, and she's gonna love that forever. Michael Stackett, there he is. Woo! Do you know who Ellie is? He needs to us send us an address. I've seen him out there a lot. I'm pretty sure. I think I maybe subscribed to him. I'm not real keen on him. Um, I'll have to look afterwards. If he is a subscriber of mine, Michael, I will let him know. And if he doesn't send you an address, then I hate to say it, but it's if he doesn't send it to you, then he can't claim his prize, his winnings. A lot of channels out there say that they usually, if something they win, they need to receive an email, and they have X amount of time to do it on some of the bigger channels. Ain't that right, OC? No, it's not Crafty Sacker. Ellie Nigel. Yeah, that's it. Ellie Nigel. I think I'm subscribed to him. I'm not him or her. I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen them out there for some time. Creeping up on 500. It'll come, brother. You keep on keeping on, like you say. It'll come. It'll happen. Mm-hmm. There's that big one for the abominable snowman. I tell you what, those are huge. That's like an ounce. Uh, that's like an ounce marshmallow, Jose. I kid you not. I wish I wish you could actually see that thing in person. Uh, that's the biggest marshmallow I've ever seen. I'm gonna step off to the side just to warm that up a little bit. Brown it like the way I like it. Tell you what, Michael. Um, I went to the store earlier tonight. I did a little video of what Mrs. T-Bird made. We had a pork roast. I had posted it and made a short out of it just to show it. It's like a camping here in our backyard, so to speak. And I used some red wine on it, and I put it in the grill on the gas grill. But I put some tinfoil down, and I poured a little bit of the red wine in there, and that was awesome. But while I was down to the store picking up some of the supplies and some of the things, I also picked myself up a grass fed steak. Oh, ribeye, grass fed steak. Woo! Yeah, brother. You know, these coals right here, they're getting close to where that I could take that grate right off that grill, that grate, and I could cook that up real nice. Oh yeah, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry for a steak. Little salt and pepper right on the grill. Why is my thing a little fuzzy? And there we go. I'm back. Let's see what I missed. Anything? Rackamaz. Send your Racka. Send your address to Lionsboro. I think you should have already had it before. I think didn't you send her some? Send Racka something before, Michael? Resend it to him, Rackamas. Wear tinfoil on his head. Oh, there we go, Michael. That's the way I like them. That's just the way me and Racka like them, just like that, right? I think Ellie Ellie likes them like that too. That side could have had a little bit more. That's the 1 ounce. That's the one. Look at that, OC. Look at that. That's the 1 ounce marshmallow. Abominable Snowman would love that. Woo. Mm. How you doing, Frenchie? Hate to see T-Bird roast a hot dog burned on the outside, raw on the inside. Now we could do a better job on a hot dog. This is the way I like the marshmallows. I mean, look at that. Let me see. Yeah, nice little crunch on the outside and nice and warm on the inside. It's marshmallow. Yeah, you bet I am. You bet I am, OC. You burned mine up. You like yours like Nancy, Deneen? Nice and charred. How's how Nancy stacking like some? Nice and charred. Old Path. Woo! Good to see you, Old Path. Thanks for stopping in. OTG's gonna plant himself a marshmallow tree. Always good to see you, Old Path. Jam. Woo! Oh, am I getting rated? I may be getting rated. How you doing, Jem? Good to see you. Burn, scan, eat, and then repeat. There you go. On the marshmallows. Absolutely. How you doing, Ed Marsh? Congratulations on your win tonight. Well, this is difficult to talk with that huge marshmallow and live stream at the same time. Woo! Yeah, I almost feel like I've gotten rated. 17 people, 15 likes. Woo! Awesome. That fire is getting down there though. Look at those red coals. Man, oh man. If I wasn't outside, I'd go inside that house and prepare that steak. Put a little bit of that Himalayan salt on it with the rosemary. Little black pepper, and get some of that Irish butter. Oh, that would be tasty. I'm probably definitely going to cook it after this live stream. Definitely. Show of hands of all the dirty little trolls that are here. When does the story time start again? I don't know. See, story time. You must be talking about the big bus that Mrs. T-Bird wants to buy. You've seen pictures of that bus, I believe. Yeah, that big touring bus, 150K. Woo! There goes my gold bars. There goes a lot of my silver bars too, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed. I think OC had pictures of it from Miss T-Bird. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know I had her phone and I was showing it the other night on my live. You plead the fifth? More like a party bus. Yeah, it is. That thing was wild. Yeah, but that's what I want to get. That's what I want to get in a few years. Travel, travel throughout the whole continental United States. Go to Texas. Go to Nevada. Go to Phoenix. Oh, Area 51. I want to go there too. I'll pick you up, OTG. We'll go to Area 51, and you can bring that silver tin hat that you got. Yeah, brother. We'll put that tinfoil right on you. We'll go to Area 51. What do you think about that, brother? Skip off to California, go up to Washington, Yellowstone National Park. Yeah, that's one place I've never been to, and I want to go to Yellowstone National Park before it blows. Oh, yeah. And what? Look at a fence? What fence? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know she. It might have been that. Might have been the night she was maybe talking with you, chatting with you, and I'll be 5 minutes or 6 minutes, and you said that 6 minutes ago, and next thing you know, it's a half hour later, and she still ain't done. Yeah, Area 51. Yeah, I get you. I get you now, Carter. I know what you're talking about with the fence. I want to sneak across the fence. I want to sneak across the fence. I'd probably get arrested. You planning a trip to Yellowstone National Park? Wow, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never been even that far. Never been or even anywhere near that. The farthest out west I've ever gotten was Illinois and Michigan, Pennsylvania, uh, West Virginia. That's about it. I've never been further south than Virginia. I've been secluded right up here in the northern hemisphere of United States of America, and I want to travel. He's going to invoke the lava. Well, I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it. I think he's going there for the bison. And he's gonna hijack a bison, and he's gonna bring it home, and he's gonna cook it on his grill. That's what he's gonna do. That's why he's going to Yellowstone. I guarantee you. Now, is it bison they have there, or they got real buffalo? That's the question. Is it a real buffalo or is it a bison, or do they got both? No, no travel ban. Well, you got to pick on me. So, yeah, bison. No, no travel ban. I've just always lived up here and worked and hung around Mrs. T Bird and worked. No real buffalo in the United States. Hmm. I thought there was. I thought they still had real buffalo. Hmm. I know down at the store, I a couple of times I bought that some bison steaks and bison hamburger. It's not too bad. It's pretty good tasting. It's a little different than than beef. I could have actually bought some of that tonight. I was actually looking at it when I bought that grass fed ribeye. Water buffalo around Pittsburgh sometimes. Hmm. But I thought there was a different. I thought there was a difference between buffalo and bison. You might be right, right, Carter. Oh man, yeah, you got that right, Jackknife. Um, Bison's got a good taste to it. I tried lamb before. I thought it would be good, and I didn't care for it too much. I didn't care for lamb. Hmm. Well, I'll have to try that. I'll have to have Mrs. T-Bird try that next time she makes her meatballs. Put a little bison in with the meatballs. So you use like the regular hamburger, like 93 to 97% hamburger, and mix a little the bison hamburger up with it. Cartier, is that what you do? The hump is different. Hmm. Buffalo American bison. Yeah, but didn't they breed the buffalo or bison with some other kind of animal and they called it something different? I'm going back like way in the colonial days. I mean, they used to have thousands and thousands of buffalo that roamed the plains, and they were getting to the point where they were being killed and shot, and there was so few of them, and they started breeding them with another type of say cow, and they called it something else. I thought that was a thing or something. I forget. Yeah, yeah, I believe it. But the you're talking about mixing bison with your meatballs. What I was wondering, you're talking about you make your meatballs right out of bison hamburger altogether, like 100% bison buffalo meat, or do you mix it with regular hamburger? It votes blue. OTG. He's a funny guy. Good night, Michael Stacking. Always good to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by. Say good night to Nancy for me. Yeah, the giant meatballs. Yeah, they that was it was pretty good. That was pretty awesome, Jackknife. Yes, the potato salad is a killer too. That's awesome. Baked beans and the garlic bread. Mm-mm-mm. With bacon. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's always just me and her, but you'd swear we cook for like 6 or 8 people. But we usually got leftovers for at least a day or two. At least a day or two. It don't usually last much more than a day or two. Not with the way I eat. Bison, pork, lamb, regular beef, and a tad of Italian sausage. Sweet is that? Would that be sweet Italian sausage or the hot Italian sausage? Which kind? That sounds pretty interesting. The lamb part, I'm not very partial to lamb. I tried that all by itself before. I never cared for lamb. Bison are bigger and have smaller horns and thicker coats. Buffalo are from Asia and Africa. Bison found in Europe and in North America. Hybrid bison and buffalo is usually called beefalo. Yes, yes. I think Deneen's right. I think that's what it is, and that's what I was referring to. So pretty much, a hybrid bison and buffalo is called a beefalo. I've heard that before, and I think that's what I was talking about. I was trying to talk about the real buffalo from like back 150 or 200 years ago or more. You can't taste the lamb. Hmm. Yeah. Good night again, Michael. Never ate a water buffalo. Hmm. Well, when I get my bus, within somewhere within the next 3 years, and I get my bus and I head down to Florida, I'll stop by and you can properly cook me some lamb. Let's leave it at that, and then I'll see if I change my mind and whether I like lamb or not. If that's all right with you. The T the T bus, the T Bird bus. Yeah, there will be T Bird written all over it. I'll have to have somebody specially decal it. T Bird with a big phoenix on it, fire breathing phoenix. And you watch, it'll happen. It will happen. Did I miss something that Raka said? I know she'd turn around. That's what she said, or that's what. Yeah, but I might have missed something prior to that. If she was referring to something that I'd have to reach behind me and try to scroll back. Ham chops with mint jelly. I've heard about that before. OTG. Lamb chops with mint jelly. Hmm. Lamb chops. Yeah, I will. Mrs. T-Bird's already looking in on it. She's already was inquisitive on one she showed me. And, not at this time. I'm not. I'm scrolling back here to make sure I didn't miss something. Iraq had said. I know she said good night to Michael earlier. Buffalo. Yeah, I seen that. I just didn't read it. The bison is a cow. Bison is bison and a cow is a beefalo. Yes, I think I did see that. That's yeah, you did say that. I apologize, Raka. Oh, yeah, hard to believe I got a early day tomorrow. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's about 12 after midnight. I can see with my laptop. Hmm, claim your spot on the bus for 10K. I'll cut him a deal. 5K. The T-Bird tour bus. The party bus. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, they do, Cartier. There's a lot of food out there they just totally destroy. Yeah, I do believe that. Like I said, I had never cooked. I'd only bought lamb once before, and I I never cooked lamb, so I kind of cooked it like a steak. So maybe I cooked it wrong. Maybe I got the right wrong kind of. I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong kind of lamb. I'm sure there's different types because there's different types of beef. I don't know. Well, I just didn't care for it. I didn't like the taste of it, the flavor. You was doing fire last night, but you had a full day. I know you were talking about it, John. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, mine's getting right down there. I got a lot of red coals. I'm just deciding whether I want to throw more firewood on it or leave it just like that because it's almost perfect for cooking. Putting a metal grate over it for my barbecue grill, propping it up with a couple of pieces of wood like I did in that video if you saw it, and it's almost perfect for cooking that ribeye on there now. This is a nice inch thick ribeye, grass fed ribeye. Yeah, ground lamb is more gamey. Well, I'm sure there's different cuts of meat on the lamb that are better tasting than others as well, right, Carter? Oh, $50 tomahawk steaks. Woo! Yeah, they're the tomahawk steaks are good, but I don't like paying. I don't know. Maybe I'm a Scrooge, but I don't like paying for the bone. That's my thing with the tomahawk steaks. No, he hasn't. He didn't send it up to TK for his spot, his 10K for that spot yet. Checks in the mail, kind of thing. Yeah, that's about it. He says the check's in the mail. He hasn't even told me that it's in the mail yet. So, what is the best part? What is the best part for lamb? Man, you mind if I ask, Cartier? You seem to have knowledge on lamb a lot more than I have. I have no knowledge on lamb at all. None. I'm not 100% sure, Jackknife, but I think there's better than five. There's better than five. Did you see that? I think you were there when I showed pictures of that bus Mrs. Siebert showed me. And Marsha's backstraps. Is she correct, Carter? Because I'm really curious. Like I said, I've only bought lamb once before, and I just grabbed something that was lamb. I don't even know what it was I grabbed. I brought it home and I cooked it up in a pan like I'd cook a steak. So maybe I cooked it wrong, or I had a bad cut, or a cut that wasn't that good. The hind leg is the best bone in. Okay, and I think Ann Marsh was talking about the back straps, maybe of the lamb. Back straps sounds like that's something I would maybe enjoy because I know, like on deer. I mean, I used to hunt. I got my lifetime hunting license, and I would hunt and shoot deer, and the bucks are more gamey than the does. But I also got my bow license, so I could shoot a doe, and I love the back straps on the on deer, and the same thing on cows. So I think I'm leaning towards N Marsh with the back straps. But who knows? I mean, I, you work at a store, and I don't know if you're in the meat department, but which type of meat department? With the beef, or you in there where you do the slicing? I think you're in there where you do the slicing, like the sandwich meat and stuff. Because I know you had really sliced your hand up one time really good. But that also could have been in the meat department. So you may really know your stuff when it comes to different cuts of meat and what parts are the best. It's a holiday meal, he says. Yeah, it sleeps 5, 10 if they're friendly. That's strong flavored. Yeah, whatever it was that I had, I think it might have been chops. And they were very. It was a very strong flavor that I remembered, but I didn't really care for it. But I'm very inquisitive now. To maybe I didn't cook it right because, like I said, I've never cooked lamb before. Lamb is never. This is quite a few years ago, so I just never liked the taste of what I bought, and maybe it was the way I cooked it, or the type of lamb that I had bought. I don't know. And who's to say? Maybe the lamb that I bought was spoiled in the store because I have seen stuff like that happen before. How you doing, William Brant? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Well, OC's lurking or he's taking off. Maybe he might have found himself a channel where they're selling silver, having an auction. Coins, maybe. Maybe he's doing business somewhere. Fried beef liver. Yeah, fried liver is pretty good. I like liver and onions. I've had that before. It's really good. Ah, thought you'd try fried lamb liver and onions one night. Wow. Cheese was bitter. Wow. No, there he is. Yeah, he's just lurking. He's sitting back and he's holding his hand with a clock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. All right, Carter. What I'm gonna do is you're saying the leg of the lamb is the best and it's so tender and juicy. So a leg of lamb. That's what I got to get. A leg of lamb. Don't buy it cut up. Just buy the whole leg. And I'm gonna get the back strap too because I want to try the back strap once again if cooked properly. Yes. Email you. Hmm. Working on a project. Listening. Yeah. It's always good to see you here, OC. Even if you're listening. Every once in a while, I'll just pop in and say hello or say something. You give me a good recipe. Alrighty. Well, you got my email. Just send it to me. Me and Miss T-Bird love cooking. We're pretty good cooks as well. Like I said, there's things that I've never cooked before. I like lamb one time before, and like I said, I just bought a piece, and it might have been a lamb chop, and I threw it in a pan and cooked it like a steak in a pan. I'd never ever cooked lamb before, except for that one time. So like I said, maybe I had just had a piece that I don't know, and I probably cooked it wrong. Sushi, yeah, sushi's pretty good. Yeah, a lot of times we go to the Chinese restaurants or the Japanese restaurants. We like to get some sushi. I buy it sometimes from the store that's all prepackaged. It ain't bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, one thing I other than sushi that I like even better is that smoke is salmon, smoked salmon. Oh man, oh I love smoked salmon. That is awesome. The one thing I don't like is raw oysters. Tuli taught you how to lurk. She did. She's an expert at it. You're doing an awful good job. Tuli, thumbs up for teaching OC how to be a lurker. And let me tell you, brother, nobody taught me, and I'm a pretty good lurker myself, and I think you know that. Especially when I let the cat out of the bag when I was out in off the grid, and I came back after, and I told you that I saw you and what you said, and you know it was true. So we're in the lurking category. No raw oysters. Ah, no. Somebody tried to get me to a little bit, not too much. I it's more so that I was off the grid and I found where OC was, and I was in a one little location when I was out in the Adirondack Mountains, and I was trying to type something, but it wouldn't go through. I could see the stream for like about 5 minutes. I tried commenting a couple of times. I was going to do the what OC Unhinged does. Do the eyes, OC. Do the eyes. That's what I was going to do in the chat, just to get a response out of OC Stacker. But he didn't think that I'd be able to last, that I'd be going live before Wednesday. And he was wrong. And if I remember correctly, I think it was on your stream, Carter. Sean Stafford, woo! How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Always good to see you stop in, brother. Thank you so much. There are some funny videos. Them are some funny shorts, Sean. Oh man. Dan on YouTube. Do the shake, shake, shake. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh man. John, some of the videos you put out, you're a riot, brother. The song that reminds me. Yeah, you've been trolling. Oh man. You see that you popped in here. I know Retoyer. I go to his page quite often. I got to catch up on his. I haven't been to his in a little bit. There they are. Rack has got it. There's the eyes. There's the eyes. But that's what I was gonna do that night. OC Stacker. I'm gonna pop those eyes out just in the chat, and I couldn't get nothing to go through. It's like I was connected, but it wouldn't. Nothing would go through. I beat when I was off the grid in the Adirondack Mountains with Mrs. T-Bird. There's only the one spot, and you gotta. It's like a 5 by 10 foot area. The only place where you get any kind of signal anywhere up there. Other than that, you have to travel like I forget, like about 10 miles, 10 miles out of the mountains to get any type of cell service. All right, Carter. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on. I'll probably, I don't know. I'll probably be on another 5, 10 minutes, maybe. I'm not sure, but I got to contemplate on going inside and getting that ribeye and cooking it on these coals before they completely burn out. I got some nice coals going on here. Nice coals of that ribeye steak, grass fed ribeye. That's gonna be awesome on there. It's either I cook it tonight or I wait till tomorrow. I don't know. I just bought it tonight. Even Miss T-Bird already ate. I did a short. She did a pork roast. She had a vegetable salad with some raspberries in it. We had some vinaigrette we put on it, and I also had some pickled beets. Um, what else? What else did we have? We had some baked beans with some bacon in it. And I just got to decide whether I want to eat a steak. I'm not even hungry, but I'm making myself hungry. Hungry again at 1:30. No, no, I already made myself hungry, just talking about it. Yeah, pickled beets are a fountain of youth. Yeah, I hear they're really good for you. I love them. I buy a jar of them at least. I buy a couple, 2, 3 jars about every couple of weeks. They don't take much to go through a whole jar of those. Those are awesome. I wish I could find a recipe for making the same type of pickled beets that I can buy at the store. Yeah, I had you with the marshmallow. Yeah, I think that's the abominable snowman talking. I'm gonna call OC Stacker up. The abominable snowman stole OC Stacker's phone. I can't believe it. I'm talking to the abominable snowman. Man, how do I get a hold? How do we get a hold of OC Stacker? How how can we get a hold of him? His abominable snowman not only took his Butterfingers, he stole his phone or laptop. You ain't fooling me. You saw that huge marshmallow. Hmm. Hmm. You can tell me, but you won't. Hmm. Oh boy, I guess. Yeah. You have reading glasses or no, Deneen? I bet they do hurt. I know mine do as well at times. Oh man, I just saw another shooting star. Hold on a second. I got something behind me, maybe. I just heard something behind me. I'm wondering if it's a raccoon. Hopefully it's a raccoon, not a skunk. I don't have too many skunks around here. Hold on, I got my headlight. I'm checking things out here. I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, because my puppy dogs are in the fifth wheel, and there was something right behind me, not too far away. I didn't see anything though. Fake frog fireworks. I can't get no more of those fake frogs until next year now. Is that an alien spaceship? No, it was a shooting star meteor. Yeah, too many lives. Yeah, I hear you. Dean. The same thing happens to me because my prescriptions are way out of date. I got to get new prescriptions, and it's extremely hard on the eyes. But thank you very much, Janine, for stopping in And I'll let you sit back and listen. I appreciate you, sister. And like I said, I'll get that bear out to you this week. I'll send it up to you. Uh, I don't know. See, you can. You go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. You don't have a day off till Friday? Wow. So you got to work tomorrow, Cartier? Thanks, Deneen. Right back at you. Love you, sister. You're good for a couple hours, then you're out. Oh, what? You going to work in about an hour? What the heck time zone you in, OTG? Thank you. Thank you, Deneen. Right back at you. Same as me. Man, in about an hour. So maybe roughly about 3 o'clock in the morning. You must be doing security or something. Yeah, have a good time at work. Uber. Oh, there you go. You just said it, OC. Uber. Graveyard. Yeah, I've done my share of graveyard shifts in the past. Working for the same company that I'm working for now, but they've changed names throughout the years. They were bought out with somebody else. Wow. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. OC. The man in the cloth. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Jackman. All day long. All day long. Oh, man. Pick them up, put them down. Pick them up, put them down. Pick them up. You know, it's funny because the same train I will pick up by the time it comes into our building or is made from scratch. There's some that are made from scratch in one particular contract. There's another one that comes from Mexico and it's built, it's basically the shell and it comes from Mexico and it's shipped to us. And then we do 80% of it. And then once we're done, it's complete 100%. And then it gets shipped out to California. I can say that much. And from the time that it from start to finish, I may have moved that same single train by crane probably 20 different times before it leaves the building. And let alone moved it around with the track mobile probably at least 5 times each. And sometimes I think they just make us pick them up and put them down and pick them up and put them down and shuffle them around just because to keep us busy. Because sometimes it just does not make any sense at all. I mean, there's times when I get my orders and I tell them, I go, why are you doing this from here to there and then back to there? I go, why don't we just take it from here and put it there? I go, it's one less move and doesn't need to go there. Oh, nice catch, they say. Good catch. I go, exactly. But enough said. I like to go in and get my job done as quick as fast as I possibly can. Hmm. Landscaping your property? I'm always landscaping my property. I'm always doing something with it. It's a chore. And sometimes, it's a chore that I actually enjoy to do, even when I'm on vacation. Thanks, Carter. Yep. Nice catch. Yeah, that's what they said. It's like the director, the director and the other supervisors. They tell us what they want, where they want things, and it's like sometimes whatever they say, they don't like to hear it sometimes, but I tell them. I tell them the way it is. I said, "What you're telling me to do does not make any sense." I can't get into detail about it, but they'll want us to do a move and do something and put one car here and then move one car over there. And I said, that absolutely makes no sense. It can't be done. You're bottlenecking everything. I go, then we can't move that over here and we can't do that over here. I go, this is what we need to do. That needs to go over there and that can go over there. We can simply move that there. And I go, it's three less moves. I go, you're making us work for nothing. I go, and then when you make me do that, and if I do it the way you're doing it, I go, then this car can't move, and that car can't move, and we're dead in the water. I go, what do you want to do? I don't care. I tell them the way it is. They have no idea. They think they do, and they're the big cheese, but they don't know what they're doing. And I have to tell them, not 9 times out of 10, but at least half the time. At least half the time, because I don't like doing things for nothing. It's a waste of my time. There you go. See, you're learning. You didn't even have no, a little too fast. Four doesn't come yet. No, no, no. Slow down. Almost. Oh yeah, I guess you're getting close. I'll call it an hour and a half. We got 1 minute. But yeah, nice. No, 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 no. Too fast. Back up. I thought when you just started, I thought you were just starting to get it. You were just starting. Raka did awesome. She did it the other night. You know, you're playing with me. I know you are. Oh man. Hmm. No, not the sparrow. No. Sorry, Jack Bay. Not the sparrow. I know it probably sounds funny, but I don't know. I like the phoenix. If you're talking like real birds, I like peacocks and I like pheasants. Not partridges, pheasants. Pheasants are a very pretty bird. They're a really nice bird. The wild pheasants. We'll keep that for another time, Jack. Gemini popped up, and it was asking me what should I keep for another time. A Gemini program? Who's got that Gemini program out there? You don't have it? Don't get it. Yeah, exactly. It's listening, and I didn't even ask for it to pop up. I guess I got this area where I can change it back to Google. That AI Gemini is a pain in the butt. I want to say another word, but I ain't gonna. I'll talk and I'll be live streaming, and all of a sudden it'll pop right up and they'll start answering my questions. Yeah, that Gemini OC is a lurker. It is. Yeah, I didn't refuse nor did I accept, but I think it did it anyways. Well, anyways, everyone, uh, thank y'all for stopping by. I'm gonna close her down. I don't know whether I'm gonna cook that steak tonight. Probably not. The coals are down there quite a bit. I'm not hungry enough to have that ribeye. I'll keep it for tomorrow night. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Raka. Thank you, Cartier Silver. Thank you, John. OC Stacker and the abominable snowman. I know it's you. You ain't fooling me. Jackknife. No, it's not all I got. I could go for another 3 to 5. I could go for another 2, 3 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Yes, I am. T-Bird out. Bird's the word. Raka's got it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys all have an awesome Sunday. I probably won't be out there until Monday. Tomorrow night, like I said, Sunday is Mrs. T-Bird Day. Me and her are gonna do something special. And like Cartier says, keep on keeping on. Woo! Yeah. Alrighty. T-Bird out. Love you guys. Good night. Happy Sunday, by the way. Yeah, it's coming. We'll do that T-Bird.